Joey,
Yeah.
put down the book. It's time to do the show.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
shit.
It's Wednesday. Bosco's box office breakdown right now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So what's happening this week, Matthew?
Well, you were reading it. It was The Hobbit.
Oh,
That's what
I
we're doing.
was indeed reading The Hobbit.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that
Let's
because
talk about
that
that.
book came into a movie,
Really?
and now we're going to talk about it.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Bosco's box office breakdown. So after that incredibly corny intro, let's actually talk about what happened last week at the box office. Actually, let's talk about a couple things first off. Let's talk about
We didn't have a show last week.
why we didn't have a show
Let's
last
talk
week.
about why.
Okay, so we did a show last
We
week.
filmed the show. It was there. It's real.
Yes. But it wasn't that great.
it was not very good.
Yeah.
To the point where I felt nauseous just watching it.
Yeah. And, you know, it's it just
We
wasn't
have
good.
standards
Yeah.
here.
Our stuff isn't really scripted. Like, we kind of just come up
On the
with
spot.
this, like, on the spot, like, on top of the dome. And, you know, we try to do something a little new, like adding a guest in there, and it didn't seem to really work with our chemistry because, like, because we're us.
It's just us. And
Yeah.
It's us two, and you put someone here, and it doesn't translate into.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
So sorry, America. You're just stuck with the two of us until maybe we can get someone super, like, famous
Yeah.
in here. Or, like, semi-famous would be cool.
Justin Bieber would be my first choice.
Okay, well, I think he's a little busy right now.
Okay,
Hashtag
so-
not gonna happen. So
Whatever.
let's talk about the movie that's coming out.
Yeah.
So the only one that do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about? What do you
Let's
want to
talk
talk
about Playing for Keeps.
Okay.
And how wrong I was.
Yeah.
Because I'm not wrong about films too often.
Okay.
Sarcasm hashtag.
Yes.
But this time I was really wrong.
Yeah. So basically, what we're talking about last week was what we wanted to try and do is I was trying to sell someone to not go see this movie, and then Joey was trying to sell someone to go see it.
Yeah.
At the end, he chose not to go see it, but neither here nor there. Basically, I won.
I saw it.
Yeah.
God damn, was that a mistake on my part?
Yeah.
That-
And you really wanted to see it.
I was interested.
You really
it
wanted to
looked
see it.
interesting to me, but it was kind of just, every other movie out there. But still,
You mean like what I told you it was going to be like?
Matthew, let me finish, please.
Okay.
You just drink.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, the point is, it was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean,
Sounds about right.
up there with the worst things. It was just so dull. Like, nothing was funny. Nothing worked.
Mm-hmm.
No chemistry between any of the characters.
I heard Catherine Zeta-Jones looked really good though.
She was beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, but the rest of the movie was ugly.
Yeah.
You know?
Nicely put. Yes.
It just so much just was almost there too. Like, it was really close. Like, if it had been
2 hours
changed,
shorter.
it was like an hour and 45 minutes.
So if it was about 2 hours shorter.
So if it just was not even there
Yeah.
at all.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, it had things about it that, like, oh, if you change that and put that here and switch that around, this could be really great.
Okay.
But they just went with the most generic, stupid, dull, pointless plot, and it really went nowhere. Like, I was in there for 90-ish
Making
minutes.
the full commitment.
90 minutes, I was in there watching this movie, and I just kept looking at my watch like 25 times. I looked at it.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Because
in movies.
watching time pass on your watch
Was
is actually more
interesting than this movie.
Yes.
For all the things that were happening, there was so much going on. So many characters just thrown at you every 3 minutes. Just something new happening, yet none of it was interesting in the least.
Remember when I told you that was going to happen?
It had a great cast.
Mm-hmm.
It looked cute. I mean, I was just saying, oh, this will be just, let's go see it, whatever. No! Don't go see it.
Well, actually, it looked like no one went to see it because it didn't even crack the top 5, making
made
about
$5
$5 million.
At the number 6 mark.
Yeah.
Fuck this movie.
Yeah. So now that we're already talking about how much money things made and where they're ranking, let's start. Let's go back into last week's breakdown.
Let's do that.
So,
Skyfall.
yeah.
Number 1. It went
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. I don't get it, but
Yeah.
who cares?
That's cool. I mean, like, I think it shows that there wasn't really any good movies out, and everyone who already saw The Twilight Saga already saw it.
Done.
Yeah, they're like, okay, cool. Well, we were waiting for that. Now let's do something else. Rise of the Guardians came in right behind it at 10.4 million.
Which I think is almost more than it made last week, or like about the same.
Yeah,
like,
about
almost the same, which is weird because I don't know. I still haven't seen it. So.
I think what's interesting about it is how all these kind of just mediocre movies are doing really well by like staying consistent in like consistently consistent, which has been like the motto around here.
Staying consistently consistent.
Yeah.
Bosco's box office breakdown.
Yes, exactly. Great tagline for us. But like how like the 4 and 5 movies have kind of like
just kind of stayed there for
at least like a month or so.
Yeah.
Rise of the Guardians coming at 10.4 million at number 2. The Twilight Saga just gets like, I mean, one and done.
It just
one and done, coming in at 9.1 million. Lincoln, which is Life of Pi coming in at 8.3 million. So again,
which you should go see if you haven't had a chance yet. It's very good. We shall now be speaking about The Hobbit, which is a pretty huge movie for this year.
Yeah, no, Hobbit's gonna be
epic.
It's gonna be epic, but
not as big as the first 3 movies.
When I saw the first trailer, and I think that was when like the Dark Knight Rises movie came out, and I saw the first trailer, I was like, oh yes, like The Hobbit, I'm so stoked. And then I saw it, and I'm just like, wait, so what is this about? Like, I've never read the book.
It's about the same thing that the first 3 were about.
Yeah, and it's
walking
just
for rings.
Okay.
All right, let's
see if you can see.
I don't understand what the big deal is, to be honest.
It's because it's a piece of literature masterpiece that was.
It's not a master. Okay, all right. Here's the trailer, and then we're gonna have like
a little back and forth.
A little back and forth.
All right. Sounds good.
So here's a clip.
Welcome, Master Baggins, to the company of Thorin Oakenshield.
So, this is the Hobbit. We would reclaim our homeland.
You don't have a home, but I will help you take it back if I can.
It is the small things that keeps the darkness at bay. The legacy of my people. Mine to protect.
The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. Rated PG-13 in Real D 3D and IMAX 3D December 14th.
See, here's to get right into it. All these fucking dwarves,
like hobbits.
No, the ones with the beards. Like those are dwarves. So all the dwarves, I don't even that is so many fucking characters to know that I have to know.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. Like I hope at least half of them die.
Gorlam and
just weird. Yeah, exactly. Like sure, I think that's from the Ethiopian part of the dwarf country. But yeah, it's just like so many characters. Like, I know that J.R.R. Tolkien is an incredible writer, and I loved the first trilogy of The Lord of the Rings. I love that. Who's in it? What's that guy? Martin Freeman. Love Martin Freeman
because he was in
Sherlock, and he was in Love Actually, and he was in the British version of The Office, and I think he's brilliant. I think he does a great job in everything that he does.
He's great.
I think he's a really good character actor too, because although he has a really recognizable face, I mean, I know that a lot of people at the beginning were like, "Oh, that's the guy who plays Jim's character on The Office," and how you can kind of get lost in doing that kind of a series or that kind of a character. He's been able to take it and do Watson character on the Sherlock, and then now he's taking it even further to do Bilbo, and I think it was an interesting choice. I think it was. I don't know if it was the right choice, because I feel like he's a big enough name where he can carry it, but I just don't know how I feel about this movie at all.
I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a lot more walking. It's going to be a lot more talking, singing. Okay, here's the thing. It's a short book. It's not very long.
And they're breaking it into 3 parts.
3 fucking movies.
Yeah.
Each one 3 hours long. God damn, man. Like, that's going to be a lot of walking and talking.
Can you get over this walking thing?
No!
Like, seriously. Like,
that's
you're butchering it.
That's what
you're
all
like
the movies
record.
are. I'm sorry, but that's what all these movies are. Two Towers was entirely made up of montages of them just strolling through the goddamn woods and the snow and the ice and the weather and the skies and the swamps and just come on, dude. Those movies could have been 2 hours and it would have been fine.
But no, but I think that the people who wanted it to be as long as it was because of how much they love the movie. Or because of how much they love the book.
Yeah. I suppose that I get that, but from
someone who coming outside the box who's never read the book.
Right. Well, from a person who is just I just don't
get it.
I just don't get it. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't remember, and like the thing that I know always kind of kept me into it was like, you know, knowing that there's going to always be those big epic battle scenes, and I don't think that there's one in The Hobbit.
In the first
in the
third of The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there isn't.
Yeah, and like I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about it.
I feel like I'm gonna be really bored.
No, and it's like I do want to see it because, you know, the first 3 movies I thought were really good and really enjoyable. You know, I just don't. I guess what I'll do is I'll just go in expecting the worst and to be bored, and then hopefully it just takes me to a magical place. Kind of like what happened with you in Life of Pi. I'll bring that up again. How you're just like, this is gonna be the worst movie because they can't do it right, and then you started crying with
Yeah, but it wasn't boring at you know, it wasn't 3 hours of hobbits skipping.
So yeah, let's go into the breakdown portion of this part. This week we have just that movie. Let's do the breakdown.
Let's do the breakdown. Who's first?
Go for it.
All right. Well, number 1 is gonna be The Hobbit.
I'll take that. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna say 125.
Okay, this is gonna start oddly because that's exactly what I was thinking you were gonna make. Yeah.
All right.
What's your number 2?
Skyfall.
What's your number 2? Skyfall. Okay.
With like 7.
That is gonna be so weird because it's gonna go like $125 million.
$7 million.
$7 million. Yeah. No, that's probably about right.
Number 3 is gonna be Lincoln.
Okay, I can go with that.
Lincoln is gonna be number 3 with 6.
Mm-hmm.
Then number 4 is gonna be Rise of the Guardians.
Okay.
With 4, and then number 5 is gonna be Twilight with like 3.
Okay. No, mine's gonna be almost pretty damn near close to identical. I'm gonna say The Hobbit at $125 million. Lincoln probably staying at $10 million. I'm gonna guess that Twilight's gonna stay consistent at around 9. Like, I mean, it's dropped heavy.
It's dropped half by half each week.
Yeah.
So I'm just you know.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Actually, no. What'd you say for 3? Lincoln.
Lincoln, yeah.
I'm gonna say Lincoln. Yeah, I'll go Lincoln at probably where it's at right now, like $8 million, and then Twilight in the 4 spot with $6 million, and then probably Rise of the Guardians at $5 million. So yeah, I mean it's not gonna be too different from yours, but I mean kind of
the same movies.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like, you know, we need that weekend, and I think it's coming up here pretty soon. We're just
next weekend's gonna be great.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
Perfect. What's coming out?
2 awesome movies that are coming out next weekend.
What's coming out? Now you're getting me excited.
This 40 comes out, and then also with Tom Cruise.
The Jack Reacher?
Jack Reacher comes out next week.
Okay.
I'm kind of excited for that. Actually.
Yeah,
excited.
I saw his new preview, which has me super excited, and then the Will Smith movie, which has me
After Earth.
The look of that looked dope.
But it's directed by
M. Night Shyamalan. I know. Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Shyamalan Ding Dong. Yeah. And he hasn't made a good movie since The Happening. Fuck you. I like that movie.
Okay, that makes one of us.
Don't start with me now. I like that movie.
Okay.
I do. I like that.
If you want to hear more about the movies that are coming out, or the movies that just came out, go read the articles at boscosgrindhouse.com. Anything else you want to plug before we get out of here for the day?
I want to plug Cinnamon.
Okay, so
we're doing this now.
Yeah. Okay. So me and Joey made a bet, and
it was so long. 5 weeks.
Yeah, it was so long ago that I don't even remember what the fucking bet's about. Oh, that we couldn't get enough viewers to watch.
Yes.
Watch our show on a certain week.
Viewers.
Yeah, we couldn't get 200 viewers to watch our show.
We got 130.
Yeah.
So we were close.
Yeah, we were off to a good start. But yeah, so
I lost.
He lost it, which means that he's gonna have to do the cinnamon challenge, and he is
doing it now.
He has been giving a shit about this for so long. And I'm just like, dude, whatever. Like, people don't care. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But he's like, no, I have to do it. I have to stick to my guns. Got to do it. So he's going to blow cinnamon all over my house right now. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It'll be the last little as Jon Stewart would put it on the Daily Show. Ladies and gentlemen, your moment of zen.
All right. Let's bring the camera over to the kitchen so I don't make too much of a mess. Let's can you move that? All right, I'll move it. All right, I need a spoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the kitchen that I live in. I don't live in a kitchen. That's weird.
All right. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's a fuckload.
That's why it makes people
Okay, hold on. I want to kind of take a step back because...
Let's get a wide angle here.
Yeah, for reals. Okay.
Shit. All right, ready?
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
fucking hate you right now.
No? Okay. Don't make bets you can't win.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Holy shit. That's it? Is it really that bad?
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Get some water, douchebag. It smells really good. Oh, you just made my house smell like Christmas. Thank you.
Oh, fuck me. It burned.
Well, yeah. You must be so vulgar, dude. My mom watches this stuff. And there you have it, folks.
I can't breathe.
Yep. This is
Oh, fuck.
This is yeah. This is really happening. All right, wave bye to the people. Tell them I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Okay, don't make bets you can't win. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good night. Good evening, and welcome to another episode of PBS's Masterpiece Theater. Oh, wait, no. Totally wrong, because we don't... It's time for your 2 favorite guys to come into your living room, or bedroom, or toilet, or 3rd bedroom, or den, or wherever you watch this.
We're going to be in there with you.
Yes. So it's time for us to talk about movies again. Okay, I don't know.